got some things organized. I'll do that later. Welcome everyone, JRR here. First off, I had to apologize for the podcast. Apparently one of my speakers was acting weird, or my microphone's acting weird. I don't freaking know. I don't care to know. Second, we are going over the topic of elitism. Now, some of you may have noticed I've gone over this before in a lesser sense. Today, we're covering bigger style elitism. The reason why I've been busy clicking and everything is because I actually have a note. Where's that? I looked at it earlier, couldn't find it. Then I found it, and it was placed. Here we go. Found it. I'm going to change the character name, but this is pretty much the general gist that me and this person have been talking about. I do not roleplay with anime-styled characters because anime characters, especially female, always bring up drama to me and my character. Signed, Scott Cyclops Summers. And like I just said, I changed the name, and I did, so. This is the type of elitism I've seen on many different ways. Kind of, how can I say this? Discriminatory in roleplay. Kind of sad, it really is. But you get people and characters like this that go back and forth. If they're anime characters, they won't talk to the comic characters. If they're comic characters, they won't talk to movie characters. If they're movie characters, they won't talk to book characters. And this puts original characters in a bind because people with actual creativity, and they create a character and they make one that's completely different, it becomes a pain in the ass for them because they're not published in DC or Marvel. They're not out there in the movies. They're not anime-ish. And they can't really roleplay with anybody because people freak out. The same elitism culture just kind of freaks out on them. Now, why did I bring up the comic complaint here? Well, the main thing that gets brought up is the fact that oh, I'm going to reply this real quick. Oh, by the way, they bring drama. Only the anime people bring drama. This tells me no one actually reads the frickin' comics. Oh my lord. Scott Summers. Are you kidding me? This guy has had what? His wife was all-powerful, evil, or dead. That was Jean in a nutshell. All-powerful, evil, or dead. Then there's a clone. Then there was Emma. Tell me there's no drama? You gotta be fucking kidding me. You tell me Batman doesn't have drama? You're fucking kidding me. But this is the point I'm trying to make. People think they go in a certain way and they are unstoppable. They will never have drama. I'm sorry. Let me break this down in even a movie term for you comic people. I roleplay Wolverine. I have no drama. Really? You're chasing after a redhead. You're chasing after Jean Grey, who happens to be dating Cyclops. I think there's drama causing there. Shut the fuck up. Next. Tell me I'm wrong. Well, I roleplay Gambit, and Gambit's never had issues. Okay, do we want to go with cartoons, comics, or the movie? The movie might actually be what saves your ass. Well, I just had a guy come and beat my ass. Yeah, that's about it. You worry about Wolverine's coming to beat your ass if you just go with movie logic. You go with comic logic? Wasn't he married before? But then he was still chasing women, so... drama? It's going to be there. But I digress. The reason why elitism is a major issue is because they seem to think, oh, if I do this, then I'm alleviated from everything else. Which is complete and utter bullshit. We know this. I know this. You know this. Everyone with common fucking sense knows this. And here's a good example. Project Echo is actually a very, very good example. If any anime character can actually hop over to, like, comics, Echo can. And I say this calmly because if you look at how Eiko's story is written for Project Echo, how it's written for her, she is the daughter of Wonder Woman and Superman. That gives her access to DC. Even though she's an anime character and she has manga with her, she has been in manga. She's crossed over into other animes as well, so she's an anime character, but she has the ability to go over into DC. Well, I don't like talking to anime people because they're just full of drama. Yeah, and you actually do some reading on your character for comics and there's some fucking drama. Most original characters, when they have some version of creation and they do a little bit of story, they had a little bit of drama in their story. It happens. So get up off your little pedestal and accept it. Now, the reason why I point out I don't like drama, I don't start drama, but when people say stupid shit, I am more than happy to take their words, their exact sentence, and hand it back to them and go, this is what y'all said. And when it's there, plain as day, it's kind of hard for them to argue. It's right there, plain as day. Making faces at them. Going, ha ha ha. Not my fault if you're the one that said it. Watch your mouth. There's even a song out there where, what was it? It's talking about rumors or some shit, and the girl goes, just because I said it doesn't mean I meant it. Then why'd you say it? And yet these are the same people that come back after you if you do something and go, no, you know better. And the reason why I'm so hung up on elitism is because people, how can I say this? If they're elitists, don't look at me like that. I'm not a fucking elitist. Okay, maybe I am, but some elitists, let me correct this, some elitists will stay in their little circle of woe, and they go, I only talk to other comic characters, and they have to be Marvel if I'm Marvel, or they have to be DC if I'm DC, and I'll never talk to anime characters, and yada yada. That kind of shit already tells me you're going to be a major issue 3 person for one reason. If your friend happens to go, hey, I just saw an anime and I love to do this anime, and I want to do this anime, and they go and do the anime, you're going to friend them anyway. Because you're an issue 3 motherfucker. I already know this because most elitists think they're supreme elite and they do stupid shit like that, and I have to stop them. Now, people who listen to the podcast know one person who allegedly was an elitist and that she fucked up royally because she mega dosed the issue 3. Mega dosed. Like she was yelling in character about something she told me out of character. Mega dosed. Out of character to out of character, information was given, and she was yelling in character about that information that was out of character. That's an issue 3, folks. So, for those of you who think you're elites, now I'm not saying all the paragraph role players are elitists. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the paragraph role players like descriptions. They like to be able to read something, get a visual picture of it, and they react to that. That's why most of the time when I write combat, my combat is detailed, because I actually mentally picture what the situation is and adjust accordingly. That's what most paragraph role players like, aka para role players for Facebook. They want description. They want to be able to close their eyes and picture it. Sitting there saying, I got a cape. Okay, is it a short cape, long cape, black cape, red cape, blue cape? Does it have fringes? Does it have spikes? What is it? Does it have a collar? Does it tie in the front? Does it tie on the side? Is it like Paragirl and just ties in one spot? Or is it like fucking Superman and it just, I mean, what do we got to work with? Or is it Batman? Does it come here and have a little emblem that holds it? We don't know. If you just say you wear a cape, most paragraph role players are going to look at you and laugh. Like the example I gave for the Batman on the first half of this video, I say first half because if you've read the description, you'll know there's actually a second half. You'll know that that's a simple paragraph styled introduction for Batman. It's a very simple one. Simple, easy to do, you get the point. It doesn't worry about color, it's just very bare basic. Some elitists, I should say, will definitely hold it to you. No matter what you do, they'll hold it to you. Of course, I don't say it this way. All elitists have their own little catch-22s that you can get through and around. Some elitists will actually throw a fit on you if you misspell something. Some elitists will throw a fit about grammar. I actually like throwing it back in the face of some elitists, like Gambit. And you notice the quotation fingers. I'm not saying I've ran into a Gambit like this. I'm not saying I have or have not. I'm just saying Gambit is an example. He'll sit there and tell you, I don't deal with anime characters. I don't deal with anime characters. Oh, your spelling's fucked up. Oh this, oh that, oh this, oh that. And then he speaks with perfect English, almost British English at that. I'm sorry, Remy LeBeau is not a British name. Not a British name. 2. If you do a little research on Remy LeBeau, you'll find out that he's Cajun. He even throws it out there. He's a Cajun. He's Cajun. So his accent is not British. Are we getting it? So I don't care if you're an elitist or not. Do your research first. If you do your research, especially if you're using canon characters, if you do your research and you walk through it and you understand what you're dealing with, you usually roleplay better than 9/10 of the other motherfuckers that just choose a random person. Like I said, I'm not an elitist. Okay, I'm not an extreme elitist. I'm like a low tier elite. I'll say it that way because it sounds safer. But I'm a low tier elite. The reason why I say I'm a low tier is because if there's a grammar issue, I don't have a problem with it. If there's spelling issues, I don't have problems with them. If I can read what you wrote and I can understand it, I'm good to go. If I have to take more than 3 swings of something to figure it out, then I'm throwing a flag on play. Some elitists, they just freak out. Oh, you spelled him with H-I-M, and there's a comma that doesn't go there, and this and that, so I don't want to talk to you anymore. Block. Really? Laser uses a bunch of triple dots, motherfucker. And they come up random. But I'll leave it at that. Elitism sucks. We all know elitism sucks. I mean, hell, in video games, elitism sucks. Hell, you got people who are playing first-person shooters who will talk trash to fighting game players. People who play fighters will talk trash to role players. Role players will talk trash to the first-person shooters. Puzzle people talk trash to people. It's just a wreck. When you get stuck in elitist culture, you lose sight of other things. You really do. So take some time, step back, especially if you notice that you're yelling at a lot of people about stupid shit. Step back. Unless you're an English teacher, I don't want to hear anything about grammar or spelling. Okay? We're not in grade school. If you're doing role play, you're not in grade school. You don't have to do homework. You don't have to make sure your spelling is perfect or 100%. Hell, what if your person has an accent? What if your person is slurring because they're drunk? What if this? What if that? Not everyone speaks 100% perfect English. Get over yourselves. God damn. J-H damn. God damn. I don't think there's anything else I can really say about that to drive the point home. I think it's common freaking sense. So, this is JRR, and see y'all the fuck later.